So why are we seeing the Anti-Corruption Commission doing more of that to beef up their skills and their capacity to prosecute corruption cases?
I think a lot of it has to do with lack of political will.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever is at the helm at any given moment has got to have the courage to realize, after due consultations have taken place. In this case, I'm talking about President Mnangagwa,
mm-hmm.
sitting down with Lois Matanda Moyo and saying, have you got the wherewithal, capacity-wise and otherwise,
mm-hmm.
to follow through on the investigations that get carried out? And we have the good fortune in the sense that President Mnangagwa has a legal background, and he's arguably the longest-serving minister of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs in this country. So he ought to be aware of the shortcomings of prosecution teams within the AG's office and so forth. So you just have to be bold enough to seek help where you can get it. In the same way that Robert Gabriel Mugabe, as president, took the bull by the horns in 1981 and brought in Philip Telford Georges as Chief Justice, from one of the small Caribbean islands. But at the time that he came here, he'd been serving as Chief Justice of Tanzania.
How do you explain the lack of political will and the courage to deal with an issue that is a cancer on our society, Much?
In a lot of instances, it's maybe, I can only guess, Trevor, it's maybe fear of antagonizing certain sectors, that one may rely upon for support come the next round of elections. And in a way, I didn't have that problem, during the 5 years that I served as mayor, because this time I stumbled onto anything that was not right. I just descended on it, on the issue, like a ton of bricks, without fear or favor, because I wasn't seeking a political office. I was there, through a special dispensation that I think I explained last time when we spoke.
Yeah.
So I think there has to be a realization on the part of leaders of these political parties once they become heads of the executive after being elected, they need to make sure that that fear factor, is removed. They mustn't be afraid of letting the law take its course against certain individuals, because those individuals happen to come from a province that will bring in X number of votes.